In this lesson, let's continue to cover more tools in T-Splines. I want to cover now the weld points, merge edges, and bridge command. The way weld points works is, for this example, I'm going to draw a box. Put one here. I'm going to go again and draw another one. Just like that. Let's turn on our T-Spline toolbar with Control and Spacebar. Let's toggle to box mode and select our faces. I'm going to select these four on the inside and do the same for these four so they're both facing each other. I'm going to hit the A key to go to vert mode. And let's just switch to ghosted view so you can see it through. The way the weld points works is if you select the first point, like here, select the icon and select the second point, it's going to move to the second one. Same thing happens is if I go here, select the icon and select the second one, it's going to move there. So it's up to you if you want something to go where the other one has to stay put, okay? But if you want them to meet in between each other, the way it works is you select both points, select the icon, and it automatically finds its midpoint. So it's same thing like drawing a straight line and finding a mid snap. I can select both verts like you see here and just hit the right click. So I can quickly weld these two objects together by simply selecting 2 points and right click. So you can do it pretty quickly if you want. Finally, this too. There you go. I can go to object mode and verify it's still a T-spline by going to the smooth mode. Very nice. So let's undo these real quick. Again, you can select both verts and move up here to this icon here. Or by default, there's a quick key. The shortcut for this is the Z key. Okay. Again, if I wanted to go from here to here, just select this one, tap the Z key and select this vert, and it will move to this one. Again, if I go here, hit the Z key, it will go there. It's totally up to you. All right, so that is weld points. The next thing I want to cover is merge edges. If I go to the S key and select our edges here, same thing, just like the verts. If I select this edge here, select merge edges, they combine each other. There you go. You can select these two and weld. You don't have to select these two because they're not separated, because the verts are connected. You kind of want to find the edges that are the verts are not touching on this end and these two here. So there you go. Same result. You could weld it by verts or by edges. The one major note, if you want to combine two open-faced meshes, is that the verts or the edges have to have the same count. Like there has to be the same number of edges from this end to this end, or it won't work. The one last thing I want to cover is the bridge command. It works similar to the merge edges tool, but instead of moving two edges together, it builds a face from this end to this end. So let's see how this works. If I select this edge and shift select this edge and hit the bridge command, it will ask you, are you done? I can hit the enter key. Just like the sweep command, you'll notice that there are directional curves. You want to make sure they're in the same location with the arrows pointing the same direction as well. If I click here, you'll notice it moves. You don't want this. You want to make sure they're facing the same direction. When I hit the enter key, there you go. It's bridged. You have some options. If I undo this real quick, if I hit the bridge tool and hit enter, you'll notice that there's some options here. You can change the number of segments. I can add another one by hitting 2. If I hit enter, you'll notice that there is a secondary segment, meaning there are 2 faces built in. If I go back and run it again and change it to 4, you'll notice now that there are 4 faces bridged together. I can select this edge, hold the shift key and double click the one next to it to select the entire ring. I can hold the shift key and just drag a marquee box from left to right, selecting this entire ring. I can run the bridge tool, right click. Notice that the arrows are in the same exact location, moving in the same direction. I'll change my segments to 1 so we can see it just work. There you go. Notice that this edge didn't move. It just created a connection between the 2. And again, I can verify it's a T-Spline by going to smooth mode. Let's close these up again. So bridge mode also works by faces. If I go to the face selection mode and select these 2, I can hit the bridge tool, right click. Again, same arrows. Segments, you could choose anywhere from 1 to any number you want. And when I hit the enter key, it's bridged. Let's verify with the smooth toggle. There you go. I can select all 4 again. Hit the bridge. Right click. Change the segments to 3. Back to edge mode and you'll see that it's connected properly. If I go to smooth mode, it's still a T-Spline. All right, that's about it for these 3. Finally, I want to cover, you know what, I'll come back in the next lesson. So in the next lesson, we will continue to discuss the match surface command, as well as a couple more at the very end here.